Hey, the name's Cruel. That's King Rob Rule. In this video, I'm going to cover all switch skills in Monster Hunter Rise through to Sunbreak and provide some suggested playstyles and builds. I'll be using a switch controller for this guide. I'll start with the skills shown in my 5-minute guide. First up is Aerial Aim, which is R+X. This move hurls you into the air, allowing for more powerful consecutive shots mid-air. The other skill I discussed is Herculean Draw, which is R+A. This move essentially gives a small boost to your damage while it is active. The alternate moves to Aerial Aim are Focus Shot and Butcher's Bind. These moves are mapped to R+X. Focus Shot is a stamina recovery move that flips you backwards. This move is great for retreating and recovers your stamina quickly. Keep in mind that stamina will only recover while you remain still following the backflip. If you move, you'll lose the effect. Butcher's Bind is used for severing damage. This move is easy to demonstrate in the training room, but it's rather tedious in actual practice. The reason being, you need to fire 2 consecutive shots in the same place for the move to work. If you miss, it won't work, meaning you need excellent timing and aim for a small reward. This move can be charged or woven into a combo for a stronger effect. There is one alternative move to Herculean Draw, which is Bolt Boost. This move is tied to R+A. This is similar to Herculean Draw due to its damage boosting nature. However, I would argue this is superior to Herculean Draw. For example, it only costs 1 wire bug as opposed to the 2 of Herculean Draw. It also activates what is called supercritical distance, which is evidenced by a crosshair over the top of your reticle. Next up is the Charging Sidestep versus Dodge Bolt. Charging Sidestep is the dodging maneuver I showcased in the 5-minute guide, which raises your charge level with each dodge. It's fast, nimble, and great for DPS. The alternative of this is Dodge Bolt. This is a more reactionary type move that is akin to an evade that doubles as an attack. You don't cover as much ground as a Charging Sidestep, but if you bait an attack and you dodge at the right moment, you can avoid damage, land a melee attack, and continue your assault. Like Charging Sidestep, you can dodge forward, back, left, and right. Dodge Bolt also increases the effectiveness of coatings on melee attacks, so you can expect these evading attacks to do considerable damage. You also have the choice between Power Shot and Absolute Power Shot. Power Shot, as explained in my 5-minute guide, allows you to continue your combo after maximum charge for additional damage. It provides bonus opportunities for more damage, but it won't give you any more damage than your highest level of charge. Absolute Power Shot works in a similar way, but the main difference is that it deals KO damage at the cost of additional stamina. If you want to deal stuns with a bow, Absolute Power Shot is the way to go. Finally, you have the choice between Melee Attack and Stake Thrust. The Melee Attack's main purpose is to provide a form of cutting damage. The other option is Stake Thrust. As the name suggests, this thrusts a stake into the monster. Any attacks that hit the spot where the stake is lodged will deal additional damage. It's a great way to get some free extra damage when you're right up close to the monster. As for recommendations for switch skill loadouts, I would say for Red Scroll and primary use, Charging Sidestep, Power Shot, Stake Thrust, Aerial Aim, and Bolt Boost. This loadout will give a good combination of maneuverability and DPS. For the blue scroll, I would recommend Dodge Bolt, Absolute Power Shot, Stake Thrust, Focus Shot, and Bolt Boost. This is a more aggressive, grounded approach, which is perhaps more situational, but will give you a good mix-up of playstyles if you tire of using the red scroll. Due to the high stamina usage of Dodge Bolt and Absolute Power Shot, Focus Shot combines well for stamina regen. In my opinion, Melee Attack and Herculean Draw are kind of throwaway moves when compared to the new Sunbreak editions, but feel free to use whatever you are most comfortable with. When it comes to suggested builds and playstyles, I have teamed up with my Aussie pal Pyrac to provide some tips. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description, as well as some videos that go into more detail than I'll be going over here. Pyrac has recommended a build around the skill Berserk for the bow. You can craft this easily by making the Chaotic Gormagala set. For more examples, be sure to check out Pyrac's videos. The theory behind this playstyle is high risk, high reward. It involved a playstyle using dodge bolt primarily to avoid taking damage, and the Berserk skill gives you more iframes, so it makes the timing window more forgivable. Most importantly, when active, you get unlimited stamina, which allows you to play hyper aggressively. Spread bows are recommended for this playstyle because of how close you'll be to the monster. Check out Pyrac's videos on this playstyle if you want more practical, in-depth examples. Personally, I'm not that fancy in my playstyle and prefer to just opt for skills like Constitution, at least level 3, ideally 5, Shot Type Up, Attack Boost, Weakness Exploit, and Latent Power. It's vanilla, but it's comfy and it works for me, someone who is a jack of all trades when it comes to weapons and not a specializer. The Silver Rathalos set is a good set to aim for, which gives you good coverage for these types of skills and flexibility with slots. You'll also be able to craft sets quite easily using these skills throughout the game. Just be on the lookout for Constitution in particular and you'll have a comfy time with the bow. Anyway, I hope you found this guide useful. I think it's a nice way to wrap up my coverage for the weapon in Monster Hunter Rise. I've been King Rob Rule, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya!